Most of the time before we travel to a certain country, we will change our SGD to the currency of which the country that we are traveling to. For example, right now I'm in Taiwan, it will be Taiwan dollars. However, with the discovery of U-Trip and also the Trust Bank debit or credit card, it's going to change the way you travel and bringing cash overseas, because with Trust Bank and having no ATM withdrawal fees, and yet you get the best foreign currency exchange rates out there, it's going to be better than any cash exchanger in Singapore you're going to change your money to. Let me share with you a little bit more today on what I discovered, and hopefully it'll be helpful for you for your future travel that you're going to be embarking on. So let's get straight into this video. Let's go. I'm going to be very casual with this. It's going to be a conversation, and I want you to leave your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this idea for when I go to South Korea end of January. I'll be bringing along with me Trust Bank's credit or debit card and also the U-Trip debit card with me. These two cards are the one that I'll be using moving forward to South Korea end of January. What I've discovered is that I do not have to actually withdraw cash in advance in Singapore, go to Raffles Place and change my money. Instead, I can use Trust Bank debit or credit card and go to Korea and do the ATM withdrawal, because Trust Bank doesn't charge you any ATM withdrawal fee. And if you are using their credit card to withdraw money at an overseas ATM, you are only getting charged the cash advance fee. So as I mentioned in my previous video, when I compared all the multi-currency cards out there available and rank them according to which gives you the best rates, Trust Bank gives you the best rates out there as compared to the other multi-currency cards like U-Trip, BigPay, and also Instagram Amaze. Trust Bank is honestly a good bank because with a switch on your mobile phone, you can switch between a debit and credit card. And with their credit card, you can choose your own repayment date. Whenever you want to pay every single month, the date you desire is what you can set. And it is the only bank that allows you to do that thus far, from what I know. Why I mentioned use a Trust Bank debit card to withdraw money overseas, because no fees will be involved. Using their credit card will have the cash advance fee of 0.035% per day until you repay. In their FAQ sheet, that is what is stated. And with Trust Bank having a savings account as well, using their debit card, you will draw down on your savings account, which you will not incur the cash advance fee. And with no ATM withdrawal fee means I don't have to pay any fees to withdraw money overseas, and you'll be getting the best foreign currency exchange rate, very close to what Google offers, instead of going to a money exchanger in Singapore that gives you slightly lower in order to earn the difference. And that is how they make a living, so no fault in that as well. This is going to change the way I travel moving forward, and I'm sad that I'm only going to be able to experience this in Korea, but better now than never at all. So this is how I'll be moving forward, using the Trust Bank debit card and credit card, and also U-Trip's debit card. Why am I still using U-Trip? Because U-Trip will allow you to lock in rates for certain countries available on their platform. U-Trip rates and Trust Bank rates, when I used it in Taiwan, it was very similar, only a difference of a few dollars, but it's not much in terms of Taiwan dollars. You can watch the video where I've done the comparison and see the difference between U-Trip and also Trust Bank. Both rates are pretty similar, which is why I still keep the U-Trip card to use. If you're traveling to a country like Japan, you can lock in the rates in advance. And with South Korea, I can't do that because U-Trip doesn't have South Korean won supported that I can change in advance. So that is why I'm still keeping the U-Trip card. If I'm traveling to Japan, I can go into U-Trip and lock in the rates that I'll be getting. With South Korea, previously, last 2.5 months I was there, the rates was pretty good. 1 SGD equals to 1,000 Korean won, but now it has dropped roughly about 930 or 940. If U-Trip had South Korean won, I would have been able to lock in the rates then, but oh well, so you can't really determine when the currency will drop or go up anyway. So with that, you will be able to lock in rates for Japan. And if you're traveling to Japan, you can monitor the currency fluctuations, and if it's good enough to you and you determine it to be good, then change in advance, lock in the rates. And U-Trip will allow you to send money to your friends that you're traveling with. Sometimes you have to split payments, right? So you can use U-Trip for that as well. You can transfer whatever balance you have on the U-Trip debit card to your friends, and that is how you can pay each other overseas. So that is why I'm still keeping U-Trip. It is a good multi-currency exchange card that will give you good rates, comparable rates to Trust Bank as well. More than a debit and credit card, Trust Bank also has a savings account, which I mentioned earlier. With Trust Bank savings account, there's no strings attached to it. When you keep your money in there, you'll be earning 1.5%. And if you want to go the extra amount, you can spend 5 transactions on either their debit or credit card, then earn an extra 0.5%, and that will make it 2% on your savings. And if you're an NTUC Union member, then you'll get extra 1%, and that will make it 2.5%. Trust Bank, it is a savings account with a debit card and also a credit card that you can easily switch on your mobile phones, and it is that convenient. So that is why Trust Bank is honestly not too bad for you to go and look into. If you're a person who spends a lot at NTUC, they give you a lot of NTUC link points and rewards, which works as rebates as well. If you're a person who wants no strings attached to a savings account, Trust Bank is one that you should go with. If you have any questions with relation to Trust Bank and also UTrip, you can leave them down in the comment section below or DM me on Instagram. I'll be very much glad to help you. UTrip, I have a series of videos that I've done up when I was in Korea, how to use the card, how to do ATM withdrawals, any fees involved, all that is all in the 3 videos that I've done up for UTrip. I've talked about it extensively on this channel, and if you have any questions, feel free to just leave them down in the comment section below. If not, you can ask me directly. That's all I have for today. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you in my next video in the next one. Bye bye.